Let us understand clearly how to solve the problem on standard deviation for a discrete series. Already, you know that there are two methods of calculating standard deviation in an individual observation or discrete series or a continuous series. They are deviation taken from actual mean and deviation taken from assumed mean or shortcut method. So these two methods which are to be used for calculating standard deviation both under individual observation, discrete series as well as continuous series. And let us understand clearly how to solve standard deviation for discrete series. And here uh, standard deviation can be calculated in a discrete series under two methods. They are deviations taken from actual mean, uh, that is x bar. When it is used to take deviations from the deviations for all the values which are given in the series, then the formula sigma is equal to root of sigma fx square by n, where x is equal to x minus x bar, and deviations are taken from assumed mean, that is denoted as a, capital letter a. Sigma is equal to root of sigma fd square by n minus sigma fd by n whole square, where d is equal to x minus a. So these are the formulae which are used for calculating the value of standard deviation for discrete series when they are when actual mean is used and assumed mean is used to take deviations. And let us understand clearly the calculation of standard deviation when actual mean is used and when assumed mean is used. Now, the first problem, calculate standard deviation and coefficient of variation from the following data. So here we have to calculate both the standard deviation as well as coefficient of variation from this given data. So marks ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ. ಸೊ here the given values x is taken in the ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಫ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್ ಎಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಎಫ್ ಇಂಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಎಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಅವನು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. ದೇರ್ ಫೋರ್ arithmetic mean is used both. You can use any one of these two methods, arithmetic mean or assumed mean. So then f into x fx, and then in fourth column d is to be calculated. D is equal to x minus a by c. When equal values are given in the problem, then you take um, c or I, and then d, and fifth column ಅಲ್ಲಿ f into d, ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ f into d ಸ್ಕ್ವಯರ್ is equal to f d ಸ್ಕ್ವಯರ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ f into x ಎಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್, 10 into 4 40, 20 into 6 120, 30 into 12 360, 4 into 8 320, 50 into 20 1000, 60 into 3 180, 70 into 7 490. ಸೊ ಇದೇ ಥರ ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ವೈಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಎಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಂಡಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ದೆನ್ ಡಿ ಕಂಡಿಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಡಿ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಕಂಡಿಡಿಯೋದು? So d can be calculated as x minus a by c. X given value 10 minus a. Here assumed mean 50 by c, size of the means size of the value. If there are equal, the values are given. So 10 minus 50 by 10 minus 4, 20 minus 50 by 10 minus 3, 30 minus 20 by 10 minus 2, 40 minus 50 by 10 minus 1, 50 minus 50 by 10 0. ಸೊ ಹೀಗೆ ನಾವು ಡಿ ಅನ್ನು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. And then fd, f into d, 4 into minus 4 minus 16, 6 into minus 3 minus 18, 12 into minus 2 minus 24, 8 into minus 1 minus 1 minus 8, and 20 into 0 0, 3 into 1 3, 7 into 2 14. So likewise we you know the FD ಖಂಡಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. We are going to find the multiplication of f into d fd till the end of the values and the frequency is to last ವರೆಗೂ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು. And then fd into d, fd square, minus 4 into minus 16 64, 3 minus 3 into minus 18 54, minus 2 into minus 24 48, minus 1 into minus 8 8, 0 into 0 0, 1 into 3 3. So likewise we goes on calculating fd square. Then fd square, sigma fd square, sigma fd square is equal to 997 sigma fd 120 7, and n sigma fx is equal to sigma fx is equal to 6 6270. Now n is equal to 100. Then substituting the values into the formula, mean is equal to arithmetic mean equals sigma fx by n, because this is discrete series. So under discrete series both x and f are given. 6270 divided by 100 is equal to 67.7 marks. This is what the value of arithmetic mean. And then deviations taken from assumed mean. Assumed mean. So when assumed mean is used to take deviations, then apply the formula. Standard deviation sigma is equal to root of sigma fd square by n minus sigma fd by n whole square into c. Now sigma fd square 997 by n 100 minus sigma fd 127 by 100 whole square into 100 10 is equal to root of 9.97 minus 1.6129 into 10. Therefore root of 2.8909 into 10 is equal to 28.909 marks. This is what the value of sigma when assumed mean is used. And then coefficient of variation is equal to sigma by mean into 100, sigma 28.90 divided by mean 62.7 into 100 is equal to 46.107%. This is the method of calculating the value of sigma when assumed mean is used. And then let us take another problem to calculate standard deviation and its coefficient of variation. ಸೊ ವೇಜಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ವರ್ಕರ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ವೇಜಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಲಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಗಿವನ್ ಏನು ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕಾಲಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಎಫ್ ಇಂಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್, ಎಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 50 ಇಂಟು 12 600, 60 into 17 1020, 70 into 23 1610, 80 into 14 1120. And then find x is equal to x minus x bar. So x bar is equal to sigma fx by n. Sigma fx 7600 divided by 100 is equal to 76. So therefore x minus x bar, x 50 minus 76 minus 26, 60 minus 76 minus 16, 70 minus 76 minus 6, 80 minus 76 4, 90 minus 76 14. So likewise, and find f into x, fx 12 into minus 26 minus 312, 17 into minus 16 minus 272, 23 into minus 6 minus 138, 14 into 4 56. So like that. And f into x square, so fx into x, fx into x is equal to fx square minus 312 into 20 minus 26 8112 minus 272 minus minus 16 4352 minus 138 into minus 6 828. So like that we calculate the product of fx into x, fx square. Then sum of the fx square, sigma fx square is equal to 27,400. Sigma fx is equal to, already know that 7,600, n is equal to 100. Now deviations are taken from actual, means arithmetic actual mean or arithmetic mean. So when actual mean or arithmetic mean is used to take deviations of all the items, then the formula is to calculate sigma is equal to root of sigma fx square by n is equal to sigma fx square 27,400 divided by n 100 equals root of 274 equals 16.553. So this is what the value of the value of sigma or standard deviation when actual mean is used. And when assumed mean is used, then separately we have to maintain a table. Marks first column ಅಲ್ಲಿ x ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಫ್ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು, ದಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ನೋನ್ ಆಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಎ. and then fourth column ಅಲ್ಲಿ f into d, last column ಅಲ್ಲಿ fd into d, fd square. Now 50 60 70 80 90 100 and frequencies, second column d is equal to x minus a. So here 70 is taken as assumed mean or assumed value. Then find the difference. 50 minus 70 minus 20, 60 minus 70 minus 10, 70 minus 70 0, 80 minus 70 10, 90 minus 70 20, 100 minus 70 30. And then f into d, fd 12 into minus 20 minus 240, 17 into minus 10 minus 170, 23 into 0 0. And then in the last column fd square, fd into d, fd square minus 20 into minus 240 4800 minus 10 into minus 170 1700, 0 into 0 0, 10 into 140 1400. Now find the sigma fd square 31,000 sigma fd 600. Now, sigma is equal to root of sigma fd square by n minus sigma fd by n whole square is equal to root of sigma fd square 31,000 divided by 100 minus sigma fd 600 by n 100 whole square is equal to root of 310 minus 36 is equal to root of 274. Then root 274 is equal to 16.553. Now coefficient of variation is equal to sigma by mean into 100. Sigma by mean into 100 is equal to 16.533 by 76 into 100 is equal to 21.78%. Therefore, this is the way in which we are going to compute standard deviation and its coefficient of standard deviation by using uh, both the methods of arithmetic mean or actual mean and assumed mean.